Hello, my name is Nujum and this is Control Paladin, as you probably saw by the title. Now you might look at this deck and say, wait a minute, this doesn't have nearly the control-y elements that I was thinking. Well, not the control-y, but nearly the late game I was thinking. In fact, my late game is Ragnaros Alexstrasza. And I can put in more stuff. In fact, I think I will by the time I'm finished reading through, this deck. Because I've been messing around with this a lot. The thing is, there's a few different ways you can go about it. One way you can do, is put in things like Chromagus, which I really want to. Let's talk about some deck design for a second. What goes into a control deck and what makes it different from a mid-range deck, right? Because a lot of these cards seem to be very mid-range oriented. I mean, we have Enter the Colosseum, Ragnaros Alexstrasza, I don't have Tyrion, Big Game Hunters in here, right? Muster for Battle, I only have one. Trying to make room for other things, but it's not great, if I'm honest. So here's the thing about Control. What's Control all about? Control is all about getting to the late game and dropping gigantic cards, right? In fact, I'm actually going to take this out and I'm going to put in Chromagus because I really want to. No, but now I don't have that much healing. So, in order to make sure that I reach the late game, I have as much removal and card draw as possible. Let's talk about some of them. Enter the Colosseum. This is a card I think a lot of people were kind of meh on, but I kind of like it in combination with Big Game Hunter, right? Your opponent, let's say they're like Control Warrior, they have a Shield Maiden, they have a Sludge Belcher, they have a Dr. Boom, right? All of a sudden, you have one card and it's like, hey, you know all your other minions? Screw them, get out of here. Only your biggest one survives. And I actually like it a lot better than Brawl because you know the outcome of this, right? You can basically pick which minion lives, and that's really powerful. Especially prior to turn 6 when you have a weapon like True Silver. Now, you might notice a few things. Why am I only running one True Silver? Well, because I have, a lot of 4-drops. Now, Murloc Knight isn't really a 4-drop, it's more of a 6-drop. Yeah. But regardless, Paladin has, all of these really good 4-cost cards, right? And you might say, wait a minute, well, you should cut out Hammer of Wrath and you put in, another True Silver. Here's the thing about control decks that I've noticed. Control decks like to have a really big hand size, right? They like to have a lot of cards in their hand, so they have a lot of options. And this takes its form in various ways, right? Usually decks do this with something like Acolyte of Pain, right? Or is it? Here it is. There was a mage deck that I saw that was running Cold Lights, Acolytes, and it was running the Arcane Intellect, which I think is a little excessive, but it was like a control mage with effigy and giant minions, you know? That's kind of cool. But I don't have a reliable way to proc an Acolyte. I could go ahead and use, what's his name? Pyromancer? The Wild Pyro. I could use this guy. But then I would need to put in some more low-cost spells. And as you can see, my defensive low-cost spell consists of Muster for Battle and Equality. I don't actually know how Muster works with Pyromancer, but I don't really want to find out, you know? Altar Peacekeeper, very obvious, really powerful card. What other removals do I have? I have the weapons. I have only 3 weapons, kind of. That's intentional, because I don't actually want it to be taking that much damage, because I'm pretty consistently losing the board early on, right? And I have to rely on things like Coghammer and Consecrate to catch up. Let's actually talk a little bit about Coghammer. So Coghammer is really interesting. That's not Coghammer. Coghammer is really interesting in that it's actually really powerful because it deals with things like Mad Scientist, it deals with things like Knife Juggler, those Haunted Creepers, if you really need to pop him against Hunter, you know. But it comes out on turn 3, and in a lot of cases, that's actually super duper important, because when is your opponent playing their 2 health minion, they're playing it on turn 2, and then you have to respond with like a mini bot, and if you don't respond with the mini bot, you're basically screwed. Like, you lose the game off of that. So this deck I ended up cutting a lot of the late game and putting in a lot more early game cards, which is why you see double ooze, a flame juggler, and owl. Owl's actually surprisingly powerful. Like, I didn't realize, but with priest and their Valence chosen, and secret paladin being a thing, owl is like absolutely insane. Like, I'm kidding you not. Like, if I had the space, I would put in a second owl. Yeah, it's control paladin. I want to reach late game, probably heal. I don't have much healing right now, do I? Shoot, let me actually put in. I mean, Hammer of Wrath is basically for card draw, so what I can do, I can put in Lay on Hands, I guess. That's okay. I don't have a 7 mana card though. Maybe I should put in Guardian of Kings. 7 mana, 5/6. So 7 mana, theoretically, you would have a 7/8. So for 2/2 of stats, you gain 6 health. Isn't there like... Actually, I just remembered, there's like the Tuskar guy, right? Tuskar Jouster, yeah, but that's unreliable. I don't like having to rely on Joust for my wins, you know? If I had Reno Jackson, that would be nice. By the way, if you are wondering, I am playing after the League of Explorers, and I actually saved up 700 gold, right? But I ended up not using it. I ended up using it in card packs and on Arena and on a Dragon Wing in Blackrock Mountain, because I still have like 1 left, I think. Really quick, notable cards that you could put in. Defender of Argus. I think this is like a really powerful card, and I would love to put it in if I didn't have all of these 4-drops, you know? Another notable card would be maybe Pyromancer, but the dragon cards are really, really good. Like, I suddenly want to make a dragon deck, because Dragon Consort with like Chromagus, Alexstrasza, completely viable. Like, maybe even put a Ren Blackhand, why not? The value is insane. Obviously Tuskar's probably okay. Avenging Wrath is one that I want to test out. It's sort of like a second Consecrate, but I find that Consecrate often just doesn't kill anything. Like, I think Avenging Wrath is going to be more flexible than Consecrate, because I keep running into Priest decks, and obviously they don't have a lot of 2 health minions, right? So, to not get screwed versus Control, I decided to switch one Consecrate with Avenging Wrath. Obviously I have double equality, so hopefully that'll like help me out. I can combine my equalities with Consecrate and Avenging Wrath, and just sort of win back the board that way. I have a lot of catch-up, and I have this heal. I wonder if this is too slow, though. Like, my big worry with this deck is that, I'm going to get run over by things like Dragon Priest, right? And I don't really have a good way to not, to take back the board after I clear it. Because, say I play Enter the Colosseum, right? What do I play after that? I'm going to play Piloted Shredder, Murloc Knight, you know? Hammer of Wrath? Probably not. I guess I can Elder. That's actually a really good combo. But I don't really have the card draw to keep that up. And it's like, after you Elder, they're going to play something else and you have to lay on hands immediately or you lose, you know? It's weird. There's a lot of ways you can go about this, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I could see this actually being a great Reno Jackson deck, just because there's so much stuff I want to do. But hey, let's go. So I probably skipped over it, but Hearthstone like did the white screen thing, and it was like about to... It looked like it crashed. That's kind of funny. Do I keep Owl? I think I do, actually. Like, not as a 2-drop. I'm not going to play this on turn 2, okay? I'm going to wait for him to Valence chosen something, because it's going to be Dragon Priest. Consecration's useless. Ooh, Equality's really powerful. I don't have any 3-drop minions. You might have noticed, but the 3-drop slot in this deck is super situational. Like, I have Big Game Hunter, which I'm super happy about. I ended up crafting a Big Game Hunter. It might have been correct to coin that out. Shoot. Yeah, I should have coined it out. Because now I'm gonna drop it and he's gonna heal it or Valence. Well, if he doesn't have Valence, I can Coghammer. I'll probably trade heal and I'll be able to take it out. Otherwise, I can sort of just equip it as a 2-3 weapon, and then just equality next turn. I don't have Consecrate, and that would be like the big card to get right now. Maybe I should have kept it. Because I do have 2 equalities in this deck, but I only have 1 Consecrate, and I don't have a lot of card draw. And it's Valence. Hey, don't trade. Yeah! Okay. Oh. Oh my god, I have so many options. Okay. Why did he not trade? Wait, what? Wait, why did he not trade? It just occurred to me, that's so dumb. What? I kinda wanna equality that. Because he's going to have other cards to silence. I mean, he's gonna have another Valence at least, right? Nah, I will so clean. I'll save the equality for when I have a board clear. You don't want to just... I don't think I want to just throw away my equalities. I need to be, like, careful with them, because they're super powerful cards. Especially when I'm just letting my opponent build up a board, right? I think that's correct. I'm not actually sure. Well, good for him. He gets card draw. Even the bloody mid-rangey decks have more card draw than me, man. Feels bad. There we go. How do I want to do this? I want to take out the girl, but I don't think I can. The cleric. Watching a moss too much. Let me think. Maybe even just hit, equip, hit. That commits so much, but I think that's correct. I definitely don't want him getting more card draw. Do this properly. Next turn I can get this Murloc Knight out. He is going to be able to deal with this guy fairly easily, and he can heal up his whelp out of my range. Or he can heal the 1-2, or he can play a 5-drop, which he might. He might end up playing something like an Azure Drake. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can't actually deal with that. Does he have a Power Word Shield? Probably. There it is. Power Word Shield, dude. What a strong-ass card. I wonder if I just do nothing, actually. It's like, yeah, I can Murloc Knight, but at this point I really just want to wait for Consecrate, which is why I needed those Hammer of Wraths. Aw, man. I'm control, and so I have, maybe I should, like, I'm realizing that, hey, I'm control, you know, hopefully I have the late game, the better late game. Depends on if this priest runs things like mind control, cabal, stuff like that. He might even cabal this. No? Oh, hello. Oh man, I'm gonna have to end up coining Lay on Hands on 7. Oh, snap. Okay. That's a combo. Do I play the Murloc Knight? It just dies. It just dies. Can't play the Murloc Knight. Yeah, I guess we just do nothing. Oh, but I can't Lay on Hands next turn. Aw, no, because that's too much card draw. Dude, this is like the ultimate first world problem. Let's see what he drops. If he drops something big... No, but he's gonna have like Chromagus and stuff like Nefaria next turn. I'm losing too much health though. I wonder if I just start playing cards to just stop the damage. I think I have to. I don't have that much healing. Let's try this. See what we get. Ooh, War Leader. Doesn't help too much. He does have 6, 8 damage. I am down to 8 health. I don't know of any cards off the top of my head that would kill me. But, you know. Shadow Word Death. Okay, good. No giant legendaries this turn. Maybe next turn. Is he gonna end up playing super duper safe? Yeah, he is. Dang. He didn't even like Holy Nova. Granted, it wasn't like a really difficult board to clear. Okay, I think this is the Lay on Hands turn. He has 4 minions. Next turn he drops the giant minion. And then after that I go enter Colosseum into Aldor. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have 9. It's perfect. Oh god, which one of these lives? I just realized. Because the one that lives, I can, if it's this one, I can kill it with my weapon. Unless he plays something big. Oh, I have Ragnaros as well, sweet. Okay. Enter the Colosseum. It's gonna be pretty good. I also don't have any of my board clears. I wonder if I need more. Because I'm super duper passive, right? Oh man. Alright. It's not any like super high value minion, but it's big enough that I want to. So we'll do it. Am I just going to end up Aldoring it if it's like high health? Probably. Dang it, that one? Dang it, man. Okay. I can accept it. Now let's see what he's been saving up, because he's had a few turns where he's been like kinda chill, you know? So I'm like expecting something big. I wonder if I should put some more like 3-drops. What would be a good 3-drop anyways? It would be like that 3/3 that summons a Silverhand Recruit. But you might have noticed I don't have Quartermasters in my deck, which is actually kind of a big deal. The taunt is real. Oh no, he put it on that one, okay. Fair enough. That's like actually pretty smart, I think. So he's used 1 death, and he's used 1 pain. I'm thinking to just Alexstrasza his face. It's very tempting, but I think that might lose me the game, especially with Zombie Chow in my hand. So I think I just put a bunch of mid-range minions down. That Lay on Hands was actually like not bad. Maybe I should put 2 of them, because I do need. I said before I need the card draw, right? And the heal's nice. What would I take out? I don't know. This is a deck that I feel like could use some refining. It's got a lot of really strong cards. There he is. Okay, so now we'll probably equality. Especially because he didn't like Power Word Shield or anything, which is really good. Also, that taunt would be ridiculous to go through if I don't equality, so... Can I kill it without equality? Yeah, but it's like really expensive, so I won't. I'm trying to see if there's like a better option. I wonder if I should just play Big Game Hunter. Probably, but also probably not, because he's probably running Dr. Boom for whatever reason. It's something really stupid I find in people who are building their decks. It's just randomly they throw in Dr. Boom, like for no really good reason. It occurs to me that maybe I should leave my taunt up, you know? I could also not and just rag. That seems like so much more fun. Or I can actually trade off this for 1, because... No, I should trade this off. Because Cabal Shadow Priest, right? Alright. I could have also hammered. He probably has Shrinkmeister Cabal combo, thinking about it. So he'll probably, like, if he Shrinkmeisters my Murloc Knight and then uses his hero power, that takes up his entire turn. Otherwise, Twilight Guardian, I can deal with that. Alright, I think it's about time we get Ragnaros on the field. I could have done it last turn, I know. But I was trying to play it safe. Yeah. Let's see what we get out of this first. Ooh, okay. I'd rather sack that than the 2/1. How vulnerable do I want to be the Holy Nova? Super vulnerable, because I don't really know If he Holy Novas, maybe he can't deal with Ragnaros, you know, cross my fingers a little bit. He doesn't have a lot of face damage yet, which is good. Ah, death. Oh well, I'll probably just Alex Raza for 4 then. Hey! That's fine. Ooh, Piloted Shredder gave me the Neck Warper, so I can get a discount on this. And that. That's actually pretty nice. Actually, the heal bot's awesome. Are you serious? Yeah. That's really good. Pressure, boys. Maybe I should have Alex Draza at first. Thinking about it. Because I would much rather have the Ragnaros here. I only saw 1 death. Hello, Nefarian. How are you? So I could punch his face for 14 damage, but and I actually have 3 in hand. 17. I'm actually really close to lethal. What the heck? Alright. Face! I am slightly worried about Light Bomb, which is why I'm not, if he Light Bombs here, it just kills everything. Even if I play Belcher, he'll just kill that too. Shoot. Okay, well, we don't necessarily lose the Light Bomb, but I did end up playing all my big cards. What? Oh, Nefarian, right. I was thinking, like, did he Thought Steal at some point? I don't remember. Alright. Let's see what he got. I wonder if it's Sacred Trial. There's the new secrets out that when you play 4 minions. Could be interesting. Let's see here. I kind of want to see if it's Secret Trial. Oh, don't play that one. God. Well played. That's actually really funny. Ooh, Hammer Wrath. Ah, there's second equality. Woo! We won the video game. That went surprisingly well. Like, we were able to deal with his threats kind of... Well, no we didn't. We let him get a little bit bored on us. We'll play one more, and then we'll make assumptions on the deck. I definitely feel like there's more combos you can do. I just realized, do I not have sound? Whoops. Yep, there's the sound. I'm so sorry, guys. So there's not going to be sound for the first half of this video, which probably means my mic is going to suck. Or maybe I'll, like, copy in some music that I like. That'd be probably kind of okay. Hearthstone actually has, like, some really nice music. Oh, we have, like, the Blackrock Mountain stuff. Your turn. 1 turn too late, friend. That's okay. Let's see what kind of shaman this is. I know there's, like, a Reno Jackson shaman a lot of people are playing. But there's, like, a Reno Jackson everything people are playing, you know? Reno Jackson, again, seems like just a really, really strong card if you're a control deck. Especially if you're, like, one with, like, 25 cards that are really good. And then there's, like, 4 cards that are, like, questionable, like, maybe Refreshment Vendor, but not really, because you don't think Refreshment Vendor is as good as all your other 4-drops. You know? Hello? Earthshock? You can't Earthshock and then, like, not, like, at 1. Tuskar? Mana Tide. Hello. Well, there's a few ways we can go about this. I could just silence it, and I think that's the best option. What else would I silence? Alec here? No. I can't think of anything from Shaman that I want to silence. Maybe like a totem guy? I don't know. I think I'm just going to silence this. I am going to hit it, because he's probably running Defender of Argus. He has the coin in his hand. No, he doesn't. He just used it. Okay. My hand isn't looking... it's not looking great with 2 8-mana cards. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we'll draw something more. Hopefully we draw Hammer Wrath, actually. And he drops, like, Tuskar. Is that Earthshock? Is he gonna, like, Earthshock into, I don't know, Direwolf? to give that thing 1 attack. No, he's not. Oh, I got so scared for a second there. So that's what he was thinking of last turn. He was just going to use all of his removal on the mini-bot, but that doesn't seem worth. He's playing it slow, so I'm going to play it slow. There's no reason to commit too much. It's weak to Lightning Storm, but this would also be weak to Lightning Storm, right? I don't have any reason really to commit hard on this board. I wonder if he was thinking to Lightning Storm, and that's why he Earth-shocked this. Because the whole reason he did that was to remove the Divine Shield. Like, it looked like a waste of cards to me, right? In my opinion, this is, like, kind of weird. I don't know. It's interesting. This is the problem I find with Control Warrior. You might have noticed in my decks, I had a Control Warrior deck. That's because I was trying to play a little bit of Control Warrior before I made Control Paladin, because I didn't want to just not know what I'm doing. And I actually found Control Warrior like kind of boring to play. Because like you have a lot of turns, I feel like, where you're supposed to be like setting up for your other cards, right? You're supposed to like save your Shield Maiden or your Shield Block with Shield Slam. You're supposed to let the opponent's board build up and brawl. And I found that a lot of times it's kind of frustrating because, like, yeah, I'm gaining all of this armor, but my opponent's playing like actual minions and hitting me in the face, and it's kind of scary. It's like these decks feel very like they're about to get run down at any moment, you know? And it's like if you ever get like a bad draw, if you ever get like 5 cards of just 8 mana, then it's quite possible that you do get run down. Luckily, we're running into a lot of cards that's not a problem. In fact, this is actually a really good one for us to run into, because we can just equality it and not have any consequences. I am a little bit scared though, because am I really? Because if he's running this guy, he's probably got a lot of battle cries. So he's got to have... What does he have? Bran, probably. The Bran guy, the 2/4 that doubles battle cry. He's got to have Fire Elemental. How much late game can he have? He's got to have Doomhammer, so I can't play the Ooze. Yeah. This seems actually okay. If he's not AoE'd down my board yet, then, you know, sweet. I don't have any of my mid-range minions. I don't have my Murloc. I don't have my Piloted Treader, my Sludge Belcher. So, this'll have to do for now. I also don't have Sylvanas, and that could be really good. The Stream Paladin don't have like a 2-mana draw too. There's the Lightning Storm. It was like the first half of his hand, so I'm guessing he was holding onto it for a while. But after seeing me commit the equality, I guess he decided it was worth it. Unfortunately, I can't actually deal with this, which is kind of frustrating. Oh god, what can he have? What can he have? Fire Elemental? Maybe. No, he's overloaded for 2. He has to have a 5-mana card. What could he have? I'm thinking whether or not I want to Tempo Alder. I don't think I will. What can he have? I have no idea. I'm legitimately, like, confused. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. If he just totems here, I think I'll just consecrate. Obviously I can slam Ragnaros, right? Let's see what else he plays. If it's healing. Oh no, that's the worst one. I think. Not really. Let's just slam Rag, screw it. If he has Big Game Hunter, then so be it. Happens eventually. I do have Chromagus in here as well. Totally forgot about that card. That was actually pretty good. The Shattered Sun thing. It's interesting. This deck is one that I want to play, but not really. Oh my god. Hello. He should probably sack this into my Ragnaros, actually. If he's expecting my Consecrate. Alternatively, I could Equality. Like, Equality Consecrate. He probably kills my Ragnaros. But, you know. No Dr. Boom. I could also just load the board up with stuff before and just like normal Consecrate. Like I can Aldor and 1 mana hero power. That seems okay.
Reporting for duty.
Yes! Okay, Boom Mods didn't kill my 1/1. Now, did they kill me or my Ragnaros? That's the real question. Yes! They killed Aldor, but not Ragnaros! Oh, that was so good. What is this deck, though? He got Dr. Boom with Bran Bronzebeard. Well, what? That's actually insane. So 2, 2, 2, and then he killed my Aldor with like a 3 or a 4. Oh, and he hexed my frog. Or he hexed. Is he actually going to Earthshock? He is. Aw, that feels bad, man. Okay. Ooh, Murloc Knight. Do I play Shredder as well? I feel like I should. He's gonna kill my totem. He's used... Has he used both Lightning Storms? I know he's used one. He probably has Elemental Destruction as well. No, he wouldn't. You wouldn't run Elemental Destruction with the Rumbling guy. No, that's stupid. Not unless you wanted, like, Lava Shock craziness. Because I don't think the Rumbling guy is, like... I don't think this is, like, a mid-range... This is a control deck. I think this is more mid-range, right? Like, maybe it runs the 2 mana, 2 overload draw card. I'll just play it. Screw it. If he ends up, you know, using the crazy destruction card, that's fine. It's a bad card in his deck. Because his deck relies on minions as well. His deck needs minions on the board. So, if he Lightning Storms here, that makes sense. If not, then... yeah, it won't. Second Lightning Storm, there it is. Fair enough. At least when he kills my Murloc, I'll have my Shredder. That's pretty good. He doesn't have Earthshock, so is he gonna, like, Lightning Bolt? Probably. You're gonna clear both of them? Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay. Fair enough.
Taste the mana.
Ooh, okay. How do I want to do this? He's still not played any weapons? It's kind of weird. I think we'll do this. Just not gonna worry about that for now. I want to get rid of this. Because if he has Alakir, he wrecks me. That's not good. Although, would you run Alakir in Battlecry Shaman? I think so. He had the Rockbiter, right? He had the 1 mana card that gives a minion plus 3 attack, which synergizes really well with Alakir and Doomhammer, specifically. Alright, and now it's gonna heal up, but that's fine, because I'm gonna give it the... I'm gonna hit it with Minibot, and then I'm gonna hammer. Is he gonna remove my Divine Shield? Alright, I guess. This guy actually is really, really good. I totally didn't realize. Oh, I can also just True Silver. But I want the card draw. But this is so much better tempo. But I want card draw. And... card draw. Let's go. That's good.
I have no time for games.
It's a shame you didn't save your Rockbiter for an actually important minion. The best part is, because he has all of these 2 mana... oh no! Second hex. Damn it. I got screwed. I was thinking because he always has like these 0 attack totems he can't kill off. I'm basically always have board control. Hello. I think I have like just enough late game for a deck like this, but he's not playing very well. Like, that turn with the Fire Elemental? No, we had to remove my, like, mana person, the 1/3. I was thinking, you had 8 damage, why not go face, right? It's like, I was probably on 22 at that point. No, I wasn't, because this was right after I used Lay on Hands. I was thinking, like, you have so much damage, you need to go face, and with, like, this Battlecry mid-rangey type of deck, you know? I have, Big Game Hunter now, but he already used Dr. Boom. I was talking about this before, but some people have been, like, really weird about their, like, they just run Dr. Boom, and I don't really get it, you know? It's like, that's the only card, the only 7-attack creature. It's like, Dr. Boom is, it's good card, but it's not so good that if your opponent BGHs it, you still want to put it in your deck, you know? Oh, hello. That's actually a lot of damage. What is that? 10, 15. But he's gonna clear, obviously. He didn't actually need to do that to clear. I'm not sure if he realizes. Well, I guess we do it like this, huh? May as well. We're just gonna end up, building up a bigger board than him, as long as we can get rid of the 0-3. Of course, it depends on what he draws. Because he could have something like Battlecry draw a card, which actually wouldn't be bad in this situation. Even the Battlecry Discover, I wonder if the Discover mechanic works properly. Oh my god, that's like exactly what I was worried about. At least he didn't gain Taunt. At least he didn't get Taunt, right? What do I do here? What do I do? I think I kill the card draw and play Belcher. Yeah. Justice. I don't really know what else is in his deck, but I don't want to, like, Alder a Totem. But maybe I should. It's like, the 3/3 body is potentially useful for beating him down, right? Like, definitely a problem with control decks is, like, without your gigantic minions, you're just not really able to put on pressure. Like, if I was versus a Freeze Mage, I'd be screwed here, you know? Because, yeah, I can just constantly spam guys, but I only have one muster for battle. I don't even have Quartermasters. I have this 3 mana 2/4. Give your Silverhand recruits +1. Maybe I should put that in as like a substitute for Quartermaster because I don't have that card. It would be a good 3-drop actually, you know? Maybe that could have some synergy, but I imagine if I want to do that, I want to go like maybe put in the Silverhand person who summons 1/1 whenever I inspire to. That's annoying. What is he? Is there like a buff? Yeah, Shattered Sun. Shattered Sun is actually a really strong card. It's one that I constantly forget about. Enter the Colosseum. So, it looks like that. Last time I picked the minion with the highest health to survive. So I'm gonna BM here.
To battle! To battle!
Whoops. Yeah. Okay. I don't really know why it picks the taunt, but it seems to prioritize taunt minions, maybe? Or maybe I just got RNG'd twice, right? Because there were other minions with higher health. That's what I was testing, if you were wondering, because, like, he had the Shattered Sun and he had the Tuskar guy, who were both 3/2s. So I wanted to see if those cards were, if the Colosseum card was actually just random, or if it prioritized high health minions. But I think it might just be random, and it just happened to roll the taunt minion both times I've used it. Which is kind of funny. I need more Inspire cards, I think. Like, because if control decks are all about just getting large amounts of value, I should probably be putting in more cards that are just high value. This is going better than the Taunt Warrior. I was thinking, like, Taunt Warrior, I'll put in a bunch of Inspire cards and I'll protect them with Taunt, but it turns out it's not too hard to remove things through Taunt. So, what I'm suddenly realizing is if you just keep clearing your opponent's board, and you have all of these destroy enemy stuff cards, then it's like, oh yeah, he can't kill my thing if I keep destroying his things, turns out. That's kind of funny. He should have, like, saved the Earth Shocks, though. Like, honestly, if he had saved the Earth Shock, do I play this? I may as well. I could also play the Belcher. He's like BM now, probably. I imagine he is. He's kind of salty that he lost. And I mean, he lost pretty hard. Let's be honest here. He couldn't really do anything at any point. I probably could have set up lethal. Or maybe his mom just called him off. I mean, who knows, right? I actually could have killed him, but I didn't realize I could have killed him. I didn't even hero power. Now I'm BM, dude. Aw, man. Well, this is Control Paladin. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's take our victories where we can find them. I don't think this deck is as good as it can be. Particularly the Reno Jackson and the Quartermasters are kind of important. But regardless, we got the win. I'm actually rank 14. It's actually pretty high rank for me. I don't usually get very far into the rank, but I've been playing a bunch of the Control Warrior deck. And I've also been playing like Dragon Priest. I've been playing like, I played the Dragon Paladin a little bit, not really too much. I wonder which one of these is like my most played. You can see I had that Dragon Rogue. I can't play it anymore because I uncrafted the Burgle. I don't know if you guys remember, I had a golden Burgle, and I ended up uncrafting it so I could make that friggin' Coliseum card. I actually had to uncraft a lot of stuff for this because I didn't have Big Game Hunter. It's just, you see so many Dr. Booms, and like the Secret Paladin deck has that 6/6 that becomes basically Dr. Boom with like the Avenge. Again, there could be some refinement. I don't think Flame Juggler is especially good. Knife Juggler might just be better. The problem is, I put in Flame Juggler because I think it's better early on, and where I'm going to lose this game is when my opponent plays a lot of minions and I can't deal with it. So Flame Juggler is better than Knife Juggler in that sense, because if he has board control, I'm guaranteed one ping. Just so much removal, really. What 3 mana? I only have 5 3 mana cards, but this is conditional, these are conditional, this is conditional. Muster is the only, like, real 3-drop I have looking at it. Acolyte, Warhorse Trainer, this is the card I was talking about before. It's all very interesting. Feel free to experiment on your own. If you have any cards that you would like to include in this deck, let me know. My name is Nujum. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!